So this is going to be a quick intro and then outro because I didn't film a proper video, but I wanted to put this out in a timely fashion. Actually, it's not really a timely fashion because the sale is over. I think yesterday was the last day or today is the last day. I'm not sure. It depends on the boutique, but the Chanel sale did happen in Canada. So in all Chanel boutiques, there was 40% off of past season ready-to-wear shoes, accessories, and not on handbags. There's never on handbags and nothing on any permanent stuff, but some costume jewelry and other questionable accessories, which I'll show you in this video. But usually they're 40% off. I've done these videos in the past. You actually really do enjoy them, so that I'm happy. So I do want to share this as well. I am quite late to, I haven't even posted what I got in the previous sale. So there's usually 2 sales a year, one in the winter, so either end of the year or beginning of January, or there is one beginning of spring, so like end of May, beginning of June. It just depends on when they have their stuff out. It's not formally announced, but it's usually you kind of know when this might hit, and then you can check out in boutique and see what they have, and then word gets out, of course, through social media that there is a sale. So I've done that video before, and I also haven't posted what I bought from the previous sale in the winter, and the reason being was I just didn't have the stuff with me, because when I purchased it, the boutiques were open, so I left my ready-to-wear pieces to get altered, and I didn't get them back for like 2-3 months because there was such a delay with alterations, and so I had nothing to really show you. But let me know in the comment section down below if you still want me to post that footage or, you know, showing some of the items that I got. Even though it may still be irrelevant right now because that merchandise is probably not available anymore. But if you still want to see that, let me know and I will go ahead and push that video. But right now, there are some items. I didn't leave everything for alterations because there was such a delay, and I'm like, I'd like to have some of my items and I'll just take them in one at a time. So I'll show you what I got in another video. So I did get some pieces. Surprisingly though, some of you in the States, and I even asked some of the sales associates who I deal with in the States if I ever do visit, if there is going to be a sale, because usually the US has a lot more inventory, a lot more boutiques than Canada does, and surprisingly there is no sale this year. And I thought that it was just maybe like, you know, a lie, right? Like, you know, that they're only going to do it for like VVIPs and whatnot. But I've spoken to some of you who are VIPs and, you know, are big shoppers at Chanel, and have been told by numerous sales associates, not only at standalone boutiques, but at department stores as well, that there is no sale this year simply due to a lack of inventory. So there's just not enough, there's just no surplus of inventory to put on sale. I guess everything pretty much sold, and there isn't enough to really host a sale. And if there are a few pieces here and there, they're probably shipping it off to some other country because, you know, stock gets jumbled around worldwide. I found that really, really surprising. In this sale, I'll show you some of the items that I did see. So typically you'd expect stuff from the year prior, so 2021. But when I went, there was a lot of stuff from the 2020 merchandise, the 2020 line, which was in the sale in 2021 last year. And there was a lot more of that stuff. And the reason I think that's the case is because when the sale happened last year, we were under a ton of lockdowns, like really long lockdowns, and stores were closed. And I did buy stuff blindly, remotely, and I took that risk. I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't want to take that risk because they wanted to try stuff on in boutique. So that's probably why a lot of stuff didn't sell, because I remember seeing some items that I saw in photos and they were in the sale this year, like the same sizes. So, you know, I think that's probably why we have more surplus, because a lot of stuff probably didn't sell. So I'm gonna show, like, this video is not going to be perfect. I've tried to share some clips. It's not the ideal vlog style, but I'll show you some photos, and then let me know what pieces you do like, and let me know what you don't like. If you're in the States, maybe you're going to feel relieved because you didn't miss out and you didn't like anything, so you didn't miss out. But perhaps this footage or any of this content will be relevant to you if you are in the UK or in Europe, because apparently there is a sale that will happen end of June. And so for those of you who want a preview as to what sort of items did come in the sale, then maybe this will be a great informative video for you. And like, again, you know, maybe you'll feel relieved that you're not missing out because you think everything's ugly. But there were some pretty nice pieces. So let's get straight into it. So keeping in line with the theme of a sale, I wore a sale coat that I bought last year. I really love it. This is after alteration, so it fits amazing with my rain boots. And I also just wore leggings and like a top because I want it to be easy and comfortable to try things on. I was immediately drawn to this stunning purple colored jacket. This is from 21C, so Cruise 2021. And it's kind of like a knotted tweed. You can see a close-up, and the color was just amazing. The buttons are beautiful. This was a size 42, so a little bit big for me. Next is this beautiful silk. It's kind of like a chiffon type of material, but it's actually all silk skirt. And it's a maxi skirt with the CC logo all over it. Very, very pretty. Very expensive, and I was thinking like, this is nice, but it was a bit snug on the waist. Of course it can be altered. It's like a wraparound style, so it's very easy to alter, but I just didn't want to spend the money on this type of skirt. This is something like that I could get at a Aritzia or something like that, so I didn't bother, but I'm sure somebody is going to enjoy it. It is very pretty. It was very, very light though. Like, it was lighter than air, so I felt like the fabric had no substance to it. It just didn't feel expensive. Here's a beautiful light baby pink and blue tweed jacket from 21P. This is a size 42 that I'm trying, but not a big deal because everything can be altered down. The price was a bit pricey for this because of the tweed. So it wasn't something that I absolutely loved for the price, even though there is a discount. But I just thought I'd try it on and show you. It is a very beautiful color, but I don't think I would wear it as much. So it does. A little tight here, but can be altered for sure. And the buttons are very subtle. You can wear it for work. This is a really beautiful yet simple jacket from spring summer 2020. This is actually black and navy blue, and it has a bit of a sparkle to the tweed. There is a zipper, and it's a two-way zipper. It's got 4 pockets, and it has the chain on the bottom. A very classic looking blazer, but it's very understated. There is no logo or embellishment that makes it look obvious that it is a Chanel jacket. But this is a size 38, which is my true size. It is a bit tight on the hips, but I can definitely get it altered. So like I said, there's a bunch of stuff from 2020, not just 2021. So stuff that was in the sale last year but didn't sell. I was intrigued by this jacket when I saw it in photos last year. It is very intricate. There's a lot of bit of sequin detail in the tweed. So it's really well constructed and beautifully made. I just didn't like the colors on me, but I just wanted to try it on because I never got to see it in person last year. So here we have a beautiful colored peach jacket in tweed with 2 pockets and these red or rust colored buttons. The color is beautiful. Price was actually not bad compared to the other jackets that I tried. This is from 21P, and this is how it looks. So here's a really nice snuggly warm cardigan from 21P. Believe it or not, this is a size 44, so I was surprised at how snug this fits. So I can't imagine if I went true to size. For me in knits, which is a 38, sometimes even possibly a 36, depending on the material. But I was pretty amazed that this, pretty much fit. It was a bit big on the shoulders, but it still works, although you can still have it altered. The material was like this fuzzy knit. It was very cozy as soon as I put it on. Here are some details of the hooks and the buttons, which are very pretty. And this is the material and the composition. Immediately knew off the hanger that this bomber style will not work for me, but I thought I'd try it on anyway because you just never know. This is kind of like a satin bomber, and it is from 21S, which is spring summer 2021, and the price was actually not bad for a jacket. It just didn't work for me. So here we have a cashmere cardigan. You might remember this in the reverse colorway, which is the baby pink and the blue trim that was on the runway for spring summer 2021. I called it the Marge Simpson cardigan because if you remember that episode where Marge goes to the outlet mall and gets this pink Chanel suit, it kind of reminds me of that. But anyway, this is a size 42. Now in this particular material, a 42 is huge. So it's quite big on me and actually kind of expensive as well. So we weren't sure about that. So here we have a jacket from 2021 Cruise, so 21C. This is a unlined waffle knit jacket with a drop shoulder, and there's a chain underneath of the pockets, and look at the buttons with all the embellishments. I wasn't a fan of the drop shoulder style that they brought out for 21S and also for 21 Cruise. That doesn't normally work for me, but this, because the material was the fall of the material is, it follows the body. There's not a lot of structure to it. It just drapes your body really well is what I'm trying to say. So this is it open and closed. This is my true size, and it's got these bell sleeves as well. Here we also have a beautiful pink tweed drop shoulder style jacket from 21S. Again, that drop shoulder doesn't really suit my body frame. Here is a cotton knit sweater with buttons on the shoulder from Cruise 2021. It's a navy blue. It has kind of like this cutout detail and a bit of a peplum fit. I just found it a bit stiff when I tried it on. It wasn't like that cozy type of knit feeling. Okay, I really did have to try on this Big Bird jacket from 21C. This is in a size 40. It was like this pale yellow color jacket. Some people really like it. I just wanted to try it on for kicks and just show you. Here is a red, shiny, metallic bomber jacket from 21S. It has these gorgeous number 5 buttons. Again, this sort of style does not suit me, but I think it can work for other body types, and it is quite loud, but in the right styling, it could really work. Okay, I really loved this piece. This is a silk block print trench coat dress. So it's like a belted dress from the spring summer 2020 collection. Very beautiful. This was in my size, so 38. It was a bit problematic to belt. I did find that it kind of was a bit tight at the hips when I did belt it. I don't think I have an image here of me belting it, but it was really beautiful. But just the price I couldn't justify because I don't think I'd wear it enough, but it is such a beautiful piece. Here we have a jacket from Cruise 2021, so 21C. It's like this fuzzy sort of material. It wasn't overly expensive, and then especially when you get the 40% off of the sale, it is quite nice. It's navy blue with like red piping, and it has kind of like an asymmetric closure. It looks like I'm running for the Conservative Party wearing this jacket. Look at this blue. This is from Spring Summer 2021, so 21S. And, I like the blue color, but it was a little bit too blue. I'm not really a blue person, but it is a very vivid blue. But it just looked too political, in my opinion. But it has beautiful buttons, and the close-up of the tweed is also really nice. I vividly remember this jacket from the Spring Summer 2021 show. It is a really, really nice black and peachy pink with gold tweed. It has a drop shoulder and it's double breasted. It came with a matching skirt as well. Well, this drop shoulder is not working for me. It doesn't work for my body type, but comes with like the matching skirt.
It is such a nice piece, so I really wanted to like it. I took it to different lighting to see, and then I tried the skirt as well. The skirt didn't fit the most perfectly, and of course it can be altered, but I don't wear skirts enough, so I couldn't really justify spending the money on a skirt. And wearing it together, it just didn't work. I think, when you have such a long blazer and then you have a high-waisted skirt, it just doesn't work because I'm not 6 feet tall. But separately as pieces, they are pretty nice. I was a bit confused looking at this piece. This is a cropped cardigan or jacket from 2021 Cruise collection. The price wasn't bad. It goes 2 ways, so it's got buttons. If you look at the label, the buttons go on the back. And it would be quite cumbersome to do up those buttons on your own. And there's like a bow tie at the front. But then I discovered I can wear it the other way around. And when I wear it the other way around, it does look quite nice. But I don't really wear a lot of crop jackets. And if I'm going to get a crop jacket, then there's another one that I have my eye on that I'd rather get instead. Fetch some more items. So I didn't even bother trying this dress on. This is from 20B. And then there's this other dress here, which is actually quite pretty. This was, I think, from 20P. And then there is this like sleeveless blazer dress in white, which is from 20P. So ignore the top underneath because this is supposed to be worn sleeveless without anything underneath. But it looks like a lab coat.
Yeah, so cute.
Goodness, I feel like I need to like slap you or something.
Well, first it was a mission to get on because this like slip is. I mean, it's pretty, but way too short. Yeah.
I didn't even bother trying on this t-shirt from Cruise 2020. It just looked like it was a rag, like an old t-shirt. I'm not spending money on this. Here's a really nice vest from 2020 Cruise collection, so 20C. I saw this in the sale last year, but of course it was remote, so I couldn't go and try it on. But it is really nice. I actually really liked it, but I already have another vest. But price point of this was quite good as well. And it can be worn over a dress shirt with dress pants. A very beautiful piece. This is a t-shirt from 21S. It's got floral appliques. I just tried it on. I didn't actually like it. Just sitting there. The neckline is way too low. I wasn't really impressed with it, but I thought I'd try it on anyway. This graffiti print was a hit or miss for 21S. Some people really loved it. Some people really hated it. It's very loud, and I think this is quite an iconic piece. It's a silk top. It can actually be worn in reverse, so there's buttons on the back. This is actually a really nice silk top from 21S. It can be worn both ways, back and front. So there's buttons on one side. You can wear them to the front or the back. And this matches the lining of that black and gold tweed blazer that I tried that I was indecisive about with the drop shoulders. Off to another location. This was really overwhelming because this particular location is one of the biggest stores and they have a lot of stock. And you can just see that the rails are packed with garments. It's like there's no space between each garment. And it was just overwhelming just looking at everything. And the sizes are all mixed up because people were, of course, picking them over and, putting stuff back in the wrong order. But I tried to go through and just pick out stuff that I could potentially like and anything that's in my size. There was just a lot of stuff and it was very hit or miss. There were some questionable items. So I'm going to take you through everything that I tried on. I was trying to take pictures of some items just to get like my friends' opinions, if I should even bother trying it on. And when it's sale time, like you have to make quick decisions because these are, final sale. And it is often quite rushed because, there's a lot of people in the boutique and you may or may not get a change room. So sometimes you're lucky to have a change room and you kind of have to take turns because there's a time limit. So, you know, I'm actually quite impressed that I was able to get whatever footage I could and try stuff on. The key is to wear really comfortable clothing that you can easily, you know, put stuff on over top, and, you know, put bottoms on. Like, I'm not going to wear like wide leg pants. Like, it's really, really tough in this situation. So here we have these beach shorts from 21p. I found them quite short, but now that I think about it, it would be a nice little bikini cover-up. Very cute with like a swim top. I unfortunately passed on these because I don't think I'll get enough wear out of them, but they are that beautiful Copacabana print from 21p. I spotted this gorgeous, colorful tweed jacket. It's actually Lisage tweed, so it's a very special tweed with a frill collar and a peplum hem. Heart Evangelista has this same jacket, and she's done a video on it now that I remember. It is gorgeous. It's from Spring Summer 2020. It was in the sale last year as well, but we were close. It was a remote sale, so you couldn't really try stuff on. But I'm surprised that this is still in the sale, and I tried it on. I really do like the colors. I would have to alter it a little bit, but it is a very beautiful tweed. Unfortunately, the matching skirt did that, at least the one that was available, it was not my size, and I could not get it on. But looking at it on the runway, I don't think I like it together with the skirt, so I didn't really miss out. I'm surprised this polo made it into the sale. This is from Spring Summer 2021, so 21S. Kind of gives me like School of Rock vibes with like the magenta lettering on the black. And it was my size. I just found it a little bit boxy on me, but I'm sure someone can rock it really well. The buttons are really nice as well. Found this graffiti top in another colorway. This is much more brighter. I do like this colorway a lot better. So similar to the one that I already tried on. Again, I'm wearing this actually with the buttons at the front, so I guess backwards according to where the label is, but I think it actually kind of looks nice with the buttons opened a little bit, but you can definitely wear it with the buttons at the back. I was reluctant to try these pants on because they're not my size, but surprisingly they fit. They're from Cruise 2021. It's that same waffle knit material of the jacket that I tried on earlier. Here's a really cute beach dress. It's like this terry, like towel material, very stretchy. I didn't have the energy to try it on in the change room, so I just kind of put it over my head outside. The neckline would be too low, and also like I'm not really going to the beach, and the horizontal stripes just probably won't work for me, so I put it down. This is such a cute cropped packable sort of rain jacket with a hood. This is from 21p. I really love the colors on it. Perfect for spring, so you can put the hat on, you can roll it up, stick it in your bag. Very, very cute piece. I like the idea of a luxury beach robe, but come on. There was this long sleeved dress as well. It was quite nice, but I just didn't have the energy to try it on. It already seemed too heavy for me to wear, like a short long sleeve dress. Like I don't see the weather in which I would wear this in. This was such a gorgeous houndstooth, kind of like a cardigan coat. I wouldn't call it a coat. It was unlined, but it was kind of like a cardigan coat. Very, very nice. Like it was not too heavy. The print, it's like a dark navy blue with white and some yellow in it. It was very pretty. These were some stunning gold kitten heel stiletto pumps. Really pretty. I love gold. These were actually a size too big for me, so that is risky. You don't want to wear heels that are too big for you because nobody needs a broken ankle. I really like this dress shirt. This is from 2021 Cruise Collection. It has an embellished button, 2 embellished CC buttons at the top, and it has a tie neck. This was a little bit too big for me at the shoulders, but definitely something that can be altered. I spotted this gorgeous coat. This is actually a coat that I purchased in last year's sale. It reappeared again in different sizes. So I got a size 40. There was a 38 and a 42 available as well. Beautiful. You can have it altered. I had mine altered to fit me better. And I love this trench coat. It is beautiful, very dressy. It is black and it's 100% wool, even though it doesn't feel like wool. It's like a thin sort of, crepey material, but very warm, but lightweight as well. This jacket and skirt kept reappearing in the sale. This is from spring summer 2020. Very pretty in color, but when you feel it, it's like a plastic. I want to say plastic. It's very noisy and it's very expensive for what it is, but it actually doesn't look bad on. Like, I tried it on. I really do like the color, but it's just noisy, kind of plasticky. I don't know what it's made out of, but there's a time and place for it. I didn't bother trying on the skirt because that is not going to fit me, but the jacket was quite nice. Perhaps the skirt would fit me, but it's unlikely I'd wear this. I'd be really noisy walking around. Some swimwear was also available. This is a halter neck bathing suit in the same graffiti print as a sweatshirt that I own. It was quite, you would see a lot of side boob with this, very, very narrow at the halter area. I don't know who could pull this off, but very cute, but unfortunately not wearable for me. Here are some other items that I didn't end up bothering trying, just because of the price. So on the right you have this white dress. It's like a coat dress. This is from the spring summer 2020 show, the one with the little rooftops. Very pretty, but I don't think I'd wear it as a dress just because of how low the neckline is, but it is very cute. I think if you wanted to wear it as a coat, it would be really nice. On the left, this is this really, really pretty hot pink, very casual, throw on over piece type of blazer without lapels. The price on this wasn't actually bad. I think the reason why I didn't even bother going for it was because it was 2 sizes too big, and still very nice, but I don't think I actually bothered to try this on. I don't know why, but it is a very beautiful piece. This is a military style jacket, very, very nice when I put it on. It's a bit boxy, but it has a lot of structure to this. It doesn't drape, it's a very stiff fabric, almost like waterproof. It looks like it feels like it has this sticky sort of coating over top. Maybe not sticky, but it's like a plasticky coating over top. Very nice. I did see it in a coat, but it just was overwhelmingly heavy. But in a jacket, it's actually quite cute. This is a really nice jacket with the bows. This is from the spring summer 2021 show. Basically, I think the first runway show that ever occurred after lockdown. This is actually 2 sizes too big for me. I remember trying it on in my true size, but it was a very snug, slim fit. I couldn't close it at all. So I would have had to size up in this anyway, but it's so pretty. This actually was styled with some linen Bermuda shorts. So I think this is a linen material, but very, very cute. So a lot of people are attracted to sales, not because of the ready-to-wear, but because of the accessories. So costume jewelry, scarves, shoes. And this time around, there really wasn't much in terms of costume jewelry and accessories, very slim pickings. And I think a lot of accessories probably sold and they just didn't have the surplus to sell. They did have some shoes that were really nice. I didn't end up getting some that I did see because I already have quite a few shoes that are similar, so I just didn't need them. But there were some pretty questionable accessories as well. What on earth? Is this
No,
a hat?
it's not a bib because look.
No, yeah, it goes on your
not-
head.
Oh my gosh!
standing up now.
Let me see.
I can start. I have no idea. Maybe it was supposed to go like this.
So they have the blue and the black.
And also one of the colors. I really like this pair of fingerless gloves. It will be so nice driving. Unfortunately, my man hands are too big for this. I don't normally wear hats, but I really like this hat. It's a straw hat. One thing that was concerning me is like just the sheer like diameter of this. Like I'd probably hit people as I'm walking. The size, it was okay. I wasn't sure if it was my size. Maybe I need a bigger size because I got a big head, but very pretty. And here's a belt. This was quite big, but I was able to just kind of model it. But it's a CC logo belt with some charms on it. Quite pretty if anybody's looking for a belt. And this very cute heart belt, I don't know what season it's from. This again, they just had big sizes like 95, 90, but I'm sure it's workable, like you can get them altered, but very, very pretty. Of course I didn't leave empty-handed, and I can't wait to show you what I got.
So those are basically all the pieces that I got to take photos of, or anything that I saw that would be remotely interesting to any of you. I'm pretty sure there's stuff that was on sale that I didn't even get to see because perhaps it had already sold by the time I got there, or it was already hogged and picked over in change rooms. It does get a little crazy. You know, it's like one location I was just getting so hot and overwhelmed. I'm like, I just don't like anything. Like I want to get out of here. And it is kind of overwhelming when you're in that rush situation because you do have to make a decision like right there and then. And a lot of this, like all of this stuff is basically final sale. So, you know, it's a risk, right? But, you know, if you are following some pieces that you like from past seasons and perhaps you missed out on a piece from past season and then it ends up on sale, even better because you're like, oh my gosh, I was looking for this. I had no idea. Because yes, although a lot of the stock is from what we have here, but sometimes there is sale merchandise that is shipped from France or perhaps from other countries as well. I'm not exactly too sure, but I know things kind of circulate and make their way around. I'm very sad for those of you who are in the US and don't have the sale going on, but hey, that's money saved for the next collection if you're so inclined. I will see you in my next video and I will share the items that I did get, so do stay tuned. Take care.